Okay, be honest with me. How many of you have gone to a party, maybe danced your heart out, and by the end of the night, your makeup looked, well, let's just say it didn't survive the dance floor. Or maybe you weren't even dancing, but just halfway through the workday, you look a Picasso painting. We've all been there, right? But guess what? It does not have to be that way. Hey everyone, I am Deanna Line, your go to beauty consultant and business coach. I am so excited that you're here today with me. We're diving into a super fun and super important topic: how to keep your makeup flawless all day and all night, even when you're dancing like nobody's watching. But first, let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from. I absolutely love seeing all the different places that we're connecting from. And if you're catching the replay, don't be shy. Say hi in the comments too, and give me a little hashtag replay. I always go back and read them because it doesn't matter when or where you're watching from, just that we are all connecting. So, whether you have a night out with friends coming up or you are just tired of your makeup melting before the fun even starts, I have got some game-changing tips for you tonight. So let's make sure that your look stays as fabulous at the end of the night as it does when you first step out the door. So let's jump right in. All right, ladies, let's get into the good stuff. We all want our makeup to last. Whether it's a long day at work or running errands with the kids or a fun night out. So, like I said, I've got some amazing tips that'll help your makeup stay put all day and all night, no matter how busy or active your lifestyle is. So, let's break it down. Tip number one: you want to start with a flawless base and you have to prep your skin. Okay. Think of your skin like a canvas, right? If your canvas is smooth and ready, your makeup is going to look better and last longer. It all starts with skincare. You will hear me say that all of the time. It has to start with skincare. And I know you're busy, so let's keep it simple. You need to cleanse, hydrate, and prime. So, for that, I highly recommend the TimeWise 4-in-1 cleanser and the TimeWise antioxidant moisturizer from our TimeWise Miracle Set line. These two are essential for prepping your skin. They work together to cleanse and hydrate to give you that smooth base, which is so important for making sure that your makeup applies flawlessly and lasts longer. So tip number two is prime like a pro. So let's talk about primer. This is the step that a lot of women skip. I know I was a culprit, but trust me, it does make all of the difference. If you're like me and you're juggling a ton of stuff, whether that be a job, kids, social life, whatever you got going on, the last thing you want to feel is like your makeup has faded by lunchtime. A primer acts like a glue to hold your makeup in place, but don't worry, it doesn't feel like glue at all. I absolutely love our foundation primer, Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 15, because not only does it smooth out the fine lines and pores, but it also gives your foundation something to grip onto. Plus, it has SPF, so you're staying protected while looking flawless. It's seriously a must-have if you're out and about all day. Tip number three: use a lightweight foundation and set it right. Okay, so we've got our skin prepped and primed. The next step is foundation. You want something a little bit lighter in weight so it can handle everything from the school drop-off line to a late night dinner party without suffocating your skin. So for that, I recommend our CC cream. Our CC cream comes in 5 shades and it blends so easily to your skin tone and just gives it a nice layer of shade and hides any of those complexion impurities that you might have. So once you applied your foundation, don't forget to set it. This is key, especially if you're going to be dancing, sweating, or just out for a long day. A little dusting of our Mary Kay translucent powder is perfect. It locks everything in place without making you look cakey. I love this powder because it's so lightweight, but it seriously helps your makeup last. Just give you a little, oh, the light's terrible. Just a little translucent powder. And a little extra tip, our powder brush, our all over powder brush, is seriously the best for this gentle dusting. If you don't have one of these, you are seriously missing out. Okay, Tip 4, lock in your eye makeup. Now, let's talk about eyes because there is nothing worse than your eyeshadow disappearing halfway through. Our Chroma Fusion eyeshadow is built to last. So number one, that's amazing. Get you some of that if you don't have it already. But instead of using an eye primer, you can try one of the tricks that I love. It is concealer. Yep, you can use our Perfecting Concealer as an eyelid base. It neutralizes any discoloration on your lids and also helps your eyeshadow stay vibrant all day long without creasing it. You can also use the under eye corrector if you do have that. And if you find that that shade matches or neutralizes the color in your eyelids, totally fine as well. I use that as well sometimes, especially if I have like the darkness that goes from my under eye up to my eyelids. So if you ask me, using these two things as a base really also makes the eyeshadow pop just that much more. So try that little trick. And speaking of eyes, if you are wearing eyeliner, opt for a waterproof formula. So we have our waterproof eyeliner, liquid eyeliner pen, and our waterproof eyeliner pencils, and they are absolute lifesavers. They're smudge proof, sweat proof, and dance proof. So no more raccoon eyes by the end of the night. Both are a great option. It just depends on if you prefer the application of a liquid pen or a more solid pencil. Totally up to you. They're both great. Tip 5, set it and forget it with finishing spray. So finally, the holy grail of long-lasting makeup, a setting spray. This is your makeup's insurance policy. I never leave the house without spritzing on a little bit of this Mary Kay makeup finishing spray by Skindinavia. It locks in your look and keeps everything fresh and gives you basically that just applied finish, no matter how long your day or into the night goes. And guess what? It is perfect for all skin types. So whether you have oily, dry, combination skin, doesn't matter. This is your secret weapon for makeup that lasts all through it all. Okay. You can even toss it in your bag and do a quick refresh if you need to throughout the day. It's super compact, super easy to just toss in that work bag. Bonus tip for you. Okay. If you are sweaty like me, don't blot. Don't use powder, but blot instead. So when you start feeling shiny, instead of caking on more powder on your face, grab a blotting sheet. It'll absorb the oil without messing up your makeup or making you look overdone. Keep a pack of our Beauty Blotters oil absorbing tissues right in your purse. Look at how small it is. I mean, business card size, right? Trust me, they're a lifesaver when you're on the go, especially if you're out dancing or something. But look at this. They're just little pieces of tissue paper. Pull it out, blot. It doesn't take the makeup off. It just gets that oil off your face. It's so great. If you're like me and you're running from meeting to meeting during the workday, keep them in your work bag. They tuck perfectly right in a little side pocket for whenever you need just a little bit of blot. So there you have it. A full rundown of how to keep your makeup looking fresh and fabulous all day long and all night for you party people. So whether you're heading to a party or out with friends, or you just want your makeup to last through a busy day of work and family life, these tips will help have you covered, right? The products are great and the tips really help. So let me know in the comments which tip you're excited to try first. And if you want any more details about the products I mentioned, I'd love to help you pick out what's best for your skin type and your lifestyle. Because let's face it, we all deserve a makeup that works hard like we do. Okay. All right. Quick question for you all. Who is ready to have a flawless face that lasts all day, whether you're chasing the kids, crushing it at work, or dancing the night away? Well, I have got something amazing lined up for you. I have put together my ultimate flawless face bundle, which includes our foundation primer, broad sunscreen SPF 15 to give you that smooth poreless base, our CC cream in your perfect shade for a lightweight natural coverage, and the finishing spray to lock it all in and stay in place. So if you can only do a few of the tips above, these 3 products are a must for keeping your makeup fresh and fabulous all day long. And because I know you love a good deal, if you grab this bundle by the end of the month, okay, month of October, you can get all of these 3 items for $50. That's a retail value of $62, so you are saving big. All you have to do is comment flawless on this video in the comments if you want in on this offer, and we'll get you set up with your perfect match for the CC cream if you don't already know, and you'll be rocking that flawless, long-lasting look in no time. So don't wait, ladies. Like I said, this deal is only available till the end of the month, and trust me, you don't want to miss out. Let's get you glowing and gorgeous all day long. Okay, ladies, now that we've covered all of the tips and tricks to keep your makeup flawless all day and all night, I would love to hear from you. What was your biggest takeaway from today's session? Please drop that in the comments below. Maybe it was the trick with the concealer or the under eye corrector on the eyelids, or maybe it was the setting spray and how that's a total game changer. Let me know. I want to know what you found valuable. And if you've got any questions, now is also the time to ask. I'm here to help, whether it's about any of the products we talked about or the techniques or just a quick beauty tip. Ask away. I am happy to answer anything you got. Okay, so I've got a question I get asked all of the time. Someone always wonders this. Can I layer foundation on top of the CC cream? Absolutely, you can. You can totally wear the CC cream on its own for a lightweight coverage, which is what we talked about today, or layer a foundation over it for more coverage on those days when you want to look maybe a little extra glam. It won't feel heavy or cakey at all, which is one thing I love about our products. And another question I get also is, how do I know which CC cream shade to pick? And that is a great question. The CC cream comes in just a few flexible shades. There's only 5. So they're very forgiving, unlike, our foundations, which have just a ton of options, right? But if you need help matching, that is just one of the perks of having an independent beauty consultant. We can make sure that you are perfectly matched. Okay, so that is what we're here for. We love to help with that. If you don't know your shade and you're interested in finding out, let us know. So I'll hang out here for just a few more minutes. If you're thinking of anything else, feel free to ask. And if you're watching the replay, don't be shy. Leave your questions in the comments and I will definitely circle back to answer them as well. So fire away, ladies. But while we wait, I just want to thank everybody for hanging out with me today and diving into all of these fun makeup tips. I hope that you feel ready to lock in that flawless look and get it to last all day and all night. Don't forget about that flawless face bundle deal. Our foundation, primer, CC cream, and finishing spray, all for just $50 if you grab it before the end of the month. It's such a steal, right? 62 62 retail. So get it. Just comment flawless on this video if you want to take advantage of that offer. And before we break here, don't forget to cast your vote for next month's community choice topic. We have got some super exciting ones lined up, and I want to make sure that we're covering exactly what you want to learn. So keep an eye out for the polls in our Beauty and Beyond Squad Facebook group, and make sure your voice is heard. All right, ladies, that is a wrap. Thank you again for being here. And until next time, keep shining, keep glowing, and keep having fun with your makeup. See you soon, all.